You think your pull-ups are stuck because your back is weak. You think your front lever is not moving because your lats are not strong enough. You think your muscle up keeps failing because your arms are not ready. But here is the uncomfortable truth. It might not be your back, it might not be your biceps, it might not even be your workout plan, it might be your grip. Your hands are giving up before your real muscles even get a chance to work. And once your fingers start opening, the set is already over. You did not fail because you could not pull. You failed because you could not hold on. Today, Hidden Health Science is going to show you 5 grip and forearm exercises, plus one move almost everyone knows about but avoids training seriously: the false grip. A lot of people train pulling, but they never train holding. They do pull-ups. They do rows. They hit lat pull-downs. They train arms. But they forget the first thing that touches the bar: their hands. And that is where the problem starts. When your grip is weak, your fingers quit first. Your back might still have strength. Your shoulders might still feel fine. Your arms might not even be fully tired yet. But if your hands cannot stay locked on the bar, none of that matters. That is why your reps get sloppy. That is why the second set feels worse than the first. That is why you feel strong, but still cannot control the movement. Grip is not a small extra thing. Grip is the gatekeeper. If you cannot hold on, you cannot move forward. The first exercise is almost too simple. Grab the bar, hang there. That is it. But do not let that fool you. This one exposes people fast. A lot of people think they have strong pull-ups until they try to just hang with control. Do not hook a few fingers on the bar like you are barely hanging on for a picture. Really grab it. Wrap your thumb around the bar. Use a full grip. Make your hands work. You need 2 versions. Passive hangs build basic hanging endurance. Active hangs teach you how to control your shoulders and body while you hold on. Both matter. If you cannot hang for 60 seconds, do not rush into the fancy stuff yet. Keep practicing dead hangs until they feel almost boring. That is usually the sign that your base is finally getting real. Your grip works all day. You carry bags, you open jars, you hold your phone. Then you go train pull-ups, hangs, rows, and towel work on top of that. But here's the part people forget. Grip strength does not grow just from beating up your hands. It grows when your body gets a chance to recover. And recovery is not just about muscles. It is your nervous system too. If you keep training hard but sleep like trash, your body will have a hard time getting stronger. So after you train your grip, take recovery seriously. Sleep, rest. Let your hands calm down. Training harder helps. But recovering better is what lets the strength actually stick. Once regular dead hangs feel solid, it is time to make them harder. Take 2 towels, throw them over the bar. Now, hang from those. Same basic idea, but it feels completely different. A towel is thicker. It moves more. It does not give your hands that clean, solid bar feeling. So your fingers have to squeeze harder just to stay on. The grip angle is also different. It is not fully overhand. It is not fully underhand. It sits more in the middle, which can feel better on your joints. But do not let that fool you. Your forearms will light up fast. This is where towel hangs shine. They hit your hands, your forearms, and all those smaller support muscles that regular pull-ups do not always challenge enough. And this is real-world strength. The kind you use when you carry heavy bags, pull something, hold something, or just need your hands to not quit. Just remember one thing. Your grip will probably fail before your back does. That is not a mistake. That is the whole point. Now keep those towels there. But this time, do not just hang. Pull. A towel pull-up takes that burning grip from the towel hang and adds full upper body movement on top of it. Now your back, arms, hands, and forearms all have to work together. And because the towels move around, you cannot fake it. No swinging, no kicking, no sloppy reps just to say you did more. You have to squeeze hard. You have to pull with control. And when you lower yourself down, That is where the real work happens. Do not just drop. Own the descent. Every rep should feel intentional. This is the point where grip training stops being something you do at the end of a workout. It becomes part of the pull itself. You are not just building stronger hands. You are teaching your body to stay connected under pressure. Because when your grip panics, everything else falls apart. This next one looks a little weird. You stick your hands into a bucket of rice. Then you open your hands, close them, twist, dig, turn, and repeat. That is it. But do not just move your hands around like you are bored. Make every rep count. Open hard, close hard. Twist with purpose. Treat it like real training, not some random warm-up. The rice bucket drill does not need weights. It does not need a bar. It does not need fancy equipment. But your forearms can light up fast. The best part is that it trains all those small muscles people usually ignore. The ones around your hands, fingers, and wrists. And most people only notice those muscles when something starts hurting. Their wrists feel weak, their joints feel loud, their hands shake during holds or push work. So if you want stronger, quieter joints, this is a good place to start. Simple reps. Done seriously. So far, most of the work has been pulling and hanging. Now we switch to pushing. Fingertip push-ups train your fingers, wrists, and your whole hand in a different way. And let me be honest, they are harder than they look. They can feel uncomfortable at first, maybe even a little painful. That is why you need control. Keep your fingers tight. Do not let your hands spread out all over the floor. Press through the fingertips, not the soft pads of your fingers. And if you are not ready for full push-ups yet, start on your knees. There is no trophy for falling on your face. The goal is not to show off. The goal is to build control from the fingertips up through the wrist. You want your hands to feel strong, stable, and connected. Because if your hands collapse under pressure, the rest of your body has to compensate. That is when bad reps start. Now we get to the uncomfortable one, the false grip. Most people have heard of it, but very few people actually train it seriously. And there is a reason for that. It feels terrible at first. False grip is when you set your wrist high on the rings, instead of just hanging from your fingers. You are almost creating a little shelf with your wrist and lower forearm. That shelf is what lets you stay connected to the rings. And if you want muscle ups, levers, or advanced ring skills, this matters a lot. But here is the problem. False grip burns fast. Your forearms light up, your wrists feel crushed. And after just a few seconds, it shows you exactly where you are weak. Do not just grab the rings with your fingers and call it a false grip. Set your wrist high, lean into that position, hold from there. If your wrist is not complaining after 15 seconds, you are either already strong or you are probably not doing it right. This move will build serious forearm strength under pressure, but it will also humble you quickly. And honestly, that is why it works. You do not need to do every exercise at once. That is how people overdo it, get sore, and quit. Just pick two. If you are new, start with dead hangs and towel hangs. Dead hangs build your base. Towel hangs make your grip stronger fast. If you have been training for a while but still feel stuck on pull-ups, levers, or muscle-ups, add rice bucket drills and false grip holds. And if your hands feel weak during pushing exercises, add fingertip push-ups. Start slow. Start on your knees if you need to. There is no shame in building control the right way. The rule is simple. If your grip dies first, the exercise dies with it. Your back cannot work if your hands cannot hold on. Your arms cannot finish the rep if your fingers already gave up. So stop treating grip like a small extra thing at the end of the workout. It is the lock. Hold on and you move forward. Let go and you stay stuck. Hold it or fold.